some as a people thought architecture is a product of brain, and it's a kind of geometrical as a composition. But I think the most important issue for architectural design is the relationship with our body itself. Our body as a environment, and between those two things, we should create something. Between those two things, architecture always exists. And in that sense, the architect should think about the body. It's not think about the shape. The shape is just a result of the relationship between environment and the body. That is my point. Yes, I don't want to copy myself. What I'm doing every day is how to go beyond my previous production. Architecture is a kind of conversation with the material, and the conversation is always should find something new, because the new conversation can give me many hints about the new design, and in that sense, I am not as I was before. Yes, as for globalization, basically I am against the globalization, but the situation that should reflect my design, and also new technology. I want to get hint from the technology, because we are living in that kind of the new situation, and the new situation should create something through my architectural design. Now we have the big team. The architecture is not coming from the one brain. The architecture is coming from always a team. Because as a team, among the team, we can stimulate each other, and that kind of stimulations can create something is exciting. And then always we are talking in the team, and we are sketching in the team, we are making the model in the team, and the team is the basis of our creation. The communication skill is very important. Basically, as a friendly, as a personality is most important. And of course, creativity is important, but before creativity, the personality is very important for us, because we are always making the catchball between the team, and the skill of the catchball is most important. In 20th century, some architect try to create organic architecture. The good example is Frank Lloyd Wright, the master. He said organic architecture is the future. But in 20th century, still the organic architecture is organic shape, not square shape. But now what I'm thinking about organic architecture is about relationship between exterior and interior. The good example is the human body. The human body, the shape is a secondary issue. The most important the function of human body is control exterior and interior. And if I can design that kind of the surface which can control exterior and interior, it can be named organic architecture. That's the aim of our product. The details, the detail and the material is set as if we try to find the best solution by using the one special material. Naturally, we should find the new detail, and then the researching the material means researching the new detail, and the detail is not independent. It's always very, very closely connected with the material. Intellectual, I don't think it's intellectual. It's as I try to learn things from history, I learn to not about architectural history. History of the place is a history of the cultures, because the architecture is a creation of the place and creation of the time, and then it can be intellectual process, but it is not so difficult to be intellectual in architectural design. As always, the Spanish architecture is giving me many hints, inspiration. And in Spain, as a landscape and the climate is very attractive, and architecture and those climate as a landscaper as always very much connected. And that kind of composition between architecture and landscape is in Spain is a good model for future architectures, and then I think we should learn from Spanish architecture, and we should visit the Spanish buildings. This is very exciting. Travel around the world is when I was as a student. I loved traveling. Not reading books so much, but I travel a lot. I traveled to the small villages in Japan, and I traveled to some other countries. For example, I traveled to Africa. I still remember my trip to Sahara Desert. This is a totally different experience from my daily life. It's a 2 months travel from Algeria to Côte d'Ivoire by car. That experience totally changed my life, and I strongly suggest the student to travel a lot, travel to different places. To think by hand, not to think from brain, that is important. The architecture as a process, we should use computers, we should use a brain, but as a final process, the architectures have to made by hand, and then the hand is most important, the tool for architectural design, and then the message is think by hand.